Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little different. There is nothing beauty about it. I'm wearing no bra, pajamas, got some water, no makeup, just washed my hair, and I'm just here to talk to you guys about PCOS and hypothyroidism. PCOS and hypothyroidism is something that is very common with women across the country and very frustrating. It is frustrating, it is tiring, and it is not talked about enough. People don't talk about this enough. PCOS and hypothyroidism can really mess with somebody. It can drive you to the point where you think you're insane. Hypothyroidism, textbook definition. It is a hypoactive thyroid gland, a condition in which the thyroid gland does not produce enough thyroid hormone. If you say that word like too many times, you think you're not even saying it correctly anymore. Okay, so I personally didn't know where the thyroid was, which is right here in your neck, and it looks like a little butterfly. Why did I not know? Because I didn't have to know anything about thyroid, so I just didn't know. PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it says a hormonal disorder causing enlarged ovaries with small cysts on the outer edges. So I'm not even gonna go through a huge list of what the symptoms are because it's a lot. To give you a gist of symptoms, okay? So for both, because it's kind of the same. So weight gain, memory loss, mood swings, acne, hair loss, brittle nails, depression, nervousness, what else? Infertility, puffiness, like your face, inflammation, just literally so many things, and there are a lot more other things that goes on with it. So because the symptoms are things like depression, well, infertility, you won't really know about that unless you're going to try to get pregnant. So let's say the symptoms are irregular periods, depression, weight gain, dry skin, dry hair, memory loss, anxiety. These are things that get confused because the symptoms get confused because you could just be like, oh, I'm depressed about this, or oh, I'm anxious because of this, or oh, yeah, I'm gaining weight because of, maybe I'm eating bad or whatever. So it's things that you would think are common. So it's not like a red flag, like, hello, maybe you have something. So for me personally, my period wasn't the main symptom, because I know there's a lot of women who have PCOS who tell me, oh, I wouldn't get my period for 2-3 months. Oh, my period would come whenever I wanted. I didn't have that issue. So my period would last me 3 to 4 days. It would go away for 2, and then it would come back. Not spotting, but come back for one more day, full-blown period. Now, my gynecologist at the time, when I told him this, he said, that's normal, don't worry about it. Sir, that is not normal. Also, my cramps, I've never given birth, but my cramps literally would knock me down. There were times that I thought I was gonna faint. I couldn't get up. I would throw up from how much pain I was in. So now I know that PCOS causes your cramps to feel like childbirth. So imagine I'm over here feeling like I'm giving childbirth and I got no epidural, I got nothing. So the pain was brutal. Everybody who was around me would know when I was gonna get my period or when I had my period, because I was a mega bitch. I was like, don't talk to me, don't touch me, don't come near me, don't smell my air, don't do nothing. Everybody knew oh, she got her period. Now, my dad kept telling me, your cycles are getting closer and closer. My dad's like, I just feel like you just had this. And I'm like, first of all, sir, you don't even know what you're talking about. You don't get your period. Let me be. I'm in pain. Don't talk to me. But in all reality, my dad was right. My cycle went in. It was instead of 28 to 30 days, it was becoming 24, 25. But for me, I didn't think anything about it because I was like, oh, I got it in December, I got it in January, I got it in February. I was getting it every month. So because it wasn't overlapping, or I didn't feel like it was so short, I really didn't pay attention to it. Okay, so now we're going to talk about this past summer. So this past summer, I was in Colombia and I got my period. Normal, cool, whatever. 1 week passes, I still have my period. 2 week passes, I still have my period. Now I'm getting a little like, why am I having my period for 2 weeks? Not freaking out though, because sometimes I was looking up and sometimes it can happen. Not freaking out. 3 weeks, my period, I'm freaking out. 4 weeks, my period, I'm freaking out. 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10 weeks, 11 weeks, 12 weeks, 13 weeks. I have my period for 3 months, okay? And I am not talking spotting. I'm talking period. I saw a gynecologist out in Colombia and they told me you have one cyst, a single cyst. Okay, I was freaking out because I was always somebody who was healthy, or I thought I was healthy and I didn't have anything. So I'm like, oh my God, I have a cyst? So he said to me, take some birth control. He gave me birth control for 3 months. He said, you're going to take birth control for 3 months. You're going to see a gynecologist when you get back home in the States, and you're going to see, hopefully, the cyst ruptured. I see a gynecologist here. I tell her, hey, I have one cyst. I show her pictures of the sonogram. I did this, this, and this. She gives me a ultrasound and she looks inside and she tells me, I don't know if it's an ultrasound, sonogram, whatever. She does an x-ray on my ovaries and she tells me, okay, so you had one huge cyst that ruptured, and if you look here, like on the bottom part of my like stomach gut area is just there like a river. She's like, so that is the cyst. That's the blood from the cyst that didn't go down. It's just like hanging out. Oh, okay. And then she says, and all these other little dots that you see all over your ovaries, which I counted was like around 16. She's like, those are all cysts. So then she goes on to ask me about my life, my weight, my everything, okay? And I told her everything, the depression, the anxiety, the low sex drive, the weight gain, the hair loss, the facial hair, just a million things. And we did some tests and it came out positive that I have polycystic cyst. So polycystic, we gonna stick to PCOS. I have PCOS. After that was confirmed, she told me, I want you to go get some blood work done because I'm pretty sure your thyroid's messed up as well. So I went to my general doctor, did my blood work, and there it was. Now, the crazy thing was that my hypo and my hyperthyroid numbers were both messed up. So my general doctor told me, I need you to go see a specialist because as of right now, I can't help you because your blood work is showing me everything, hyper and hypo. So I'm like, hold on. You gonna tell me that I got both? So I started freaking out. I was crying. I won't even lie. It's scary when you've always thought that you're healthy, and then it's more frustrating than scary. I was just pissed. You know, I'm just like, I was so pissed. So I go to an endocrinologist and he was amazing. He is amazing. Amazing. He told me that the reason that it looked like I had hyperthyroid was because the birth control that I was on was giving false numbers. So I don't have hyper, I have hypo. Hypothyroidism and PCOS are a bitch to live with. I can't even lie. All of my answers, all of my questions and concerns were answered. I got so crazy to the point that I wanted to commit suicide. Not joking, not like, I want to kill myself, like calling my husband, I'm about to crash my car, I want to die. Keep in mind, homegirl over here, I love life. I'm not trying to die no time soon. I want to see my man up in heaven, but nope, Jesus knows I ain't trying to see him right now. So for that to come out of my mouth, something was wrong. I started eating super clean, working out twice a day, not eating after 6, and the weight kept gaining it. I kept gaining it and gaining it and gaining it, or it would go down 10, 15 pounds and then it'd gain 30 pounds. So when I reached 200, I was like, oh my God, because 200 is a lot. And I don't eat enough, or I don't eat bad enough to weigh 200 pounds. So the major red flags for me were suicidal, weight gain, and my period lasting me 3 months. Those were like the huge red flags where I was like, something is wrong. Now, once I started reading and learning from my doctor about what the other symptoms were, it kind of made sense. The anger, the depression, the anxiety, the nervousness. I would feel so nervous to the point that I would throw up all the time. My memory was getting so bad, and I used to be a crazy morning person. Up at 6 a.m., listening to music, like loving life. Before, when my thyroid was actually really getting to me, I wouldn't want to wake up till like 11 o'clock, lazy. It was driving me insane because it wasn't me, but I never noticed it as much as the people around me did. Everybody who knew me was like, you're kind of just like boring now. And I was not fun to be around. I was arguing with everybody because I felt so off, but didn't know how off I really was. My doctor put me on Synthyroid, and I've been taking it for a month now. The weight has not come off, you know. What has happened though is I'm feeling much better. I have energy. My memory is not as foggy anymore. I know it takes some time for my body to adjust to everything, but I'm feeling 100% better than what I did a month ago. Because a month ago, I was a disaster. Things that have helped me not feel so bloated or not feel so icky, because unfortunately, it's not even about the weight for me. I mean, it is. Of course, I want to be thinner and the best version of me, but my husband's gonna love me regardless. It's not even about the weight. It's about how I was feeling. The suicidal, I don't ever want to feel like that again. I'm not supposed to cry. But I don't ever want to feel like that again, because that was so scary. So I eat gluten-free, I eat dairy-free, and I eat soy-free. Here and there, I'll have my pizza. Almost everything in my house is organic, because I just don't want to eat anything processed. I don't want to, especially that I want to start trying to have a baby, and I already know it's going to be hard for me. I want to put the best food that I can put in my body. My body is not a trash can, so I'm not about to start treating it like one. I am also taking a thyroid help supplement. I am meditating. I'm doing a lot of things to really help and take care of myself. So as I keep getting more educated and as I keep learning more about what I have, I'm gonna be sharing it with you guys. I wanted to just come on here and tell you guys how it all happened, how I figured it out, what really was going on for me to have such an eye-opener. So I hope this video helps you out. If you feel any of these symptoms, or if you feel multiple of these symptoms, then just get checked. I hope to God no other woman has to deal with this, but it's common. And I just think it's something that, hey, you know what? Can I get a sonogram? Can I get an ultrasound? Whatever it's called. Can I see inside my body? Just so you are aware and just make sure you don't have anything. I'm gonna be sharing on my channel a lot that has to do with PCOS and thyroid, because I'm learning about it and I feel like I want to show people what I'm learning, because I will YouTube videos about thyroid or PCOS and I don't see enough. So as I'm learning, you're going to be learning, because I want to share this experience and everything with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Super personal, super relaxed. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you like this video. Keep an eye out for more PCOS and hypothyroidism content, because it's coming. Workouts for us, shopping haul, food, obviously. Some more education on these two lovely illnesses that apparently are messing with way too many women up in the US. So until next time, muchos besitos, los adoro, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.